The most important milestone that you will ever need to reach as an entrepreneur is your first $10,000 month. Look, I'm telling you, once you make 10K per month, everything actually gets much easier. If you're making $10,000 a month, that's your first steps towards financial freedom, because at 10K a month, you can pay your rent, you can afford to go out to eat, you can have hobbies, you can save, you can start to think bigger, right? It goes back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? Because before $10,000 a month, you're typically in stress mode. You're always thinking about, how am I going to pay rent? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? And when you have those thoughts, you can't think at a higher level. So it's actually much harder to scale. Now, I went through this myself actually as well. When I was 23 years old, I decided to become a video freelancer. So I would literally just edit videos for people and they would pay me a few $100s. My clients were mainly, financial planners, business consultants, those kind of people. Now, at the beginning, I'll be honest, it was very hard. I remember I had this office in downtown Toronto and I would charge people $1,200 for 4 videos. I would charge them $300 per video that I would create for them and then go and publish on social media. And to be honest, the story went just like I said, right? The first year of business was very tough because first I had to figure out, okay, what kind of videos am I gonna make? And it took me months to realize, okay, I'm gonna make professional business videos. Then I had to figure out who are my buyers, right? And that also took me a few months to figure out, am I going after financial planners? Am I going after consultants? Who's most interested in this service? Then once I figured that out, then I had to figure out, okay, how am I going to market to them? Am I going to use social media? Am I going to cold call? Am I going to use LinkedIn? What's the plan here? Then I decided, okay, I'm going to use LinkedIn. Then once I got those pieces in place, which was, I know what my offer is. I'm going to do video editing for professional videos for business consultants and financial planners, and I'm going to market to them on LinkedIn. Then I started to see growth. Then I made my first $5,000 month. And that was also a huge milestone for me. It was the first time I thought to myself, like, wow, I have $5,000 I made this month. And then when I made my first $5,000 month, I thought I was set. And then guess what happened the next month? I went all the way down to zero. I had a $0 month the next month. And then my business kind of went on this up and down spree where nothing was really working out. And I remember I just worked so hard one month and I said, okay, let's just dial everything in. Let's go find all the right buyers. Let's create the perfect content strategy on social media. Let's do the reach outs. Let's do these activities. And then boom, I hit my first $10,000 month. Now, it was one of the best feelings I had ever felt, not just because of the money I made, but because of the milestone I reached. I knew that if I could maintain this level of what I was doing, I would always be free. I would always be able to take care of myself. I would be able to help others. I would be able to have the freedom that I fully desired. And then after a few months of consistently making $10,000 a month, I realized that I actually wanted to scale my business. I thought that was the genuine next step. And to be honest, to go from 10K per month to 20K per month was easier than anything I had imagined, because all I was doing was just doing more of the same stuff. For example, I was posting content 5 times per week on LinkedIn before to get clients. Then the next time around, I posted 10 times per week. Now, before I was booking 5 sales calls per week. This time I was booking 10 sales calls per week. And I just doubled my inputs, right? You got to understand, business is a game of inputs and outputs. If you want the output of $15,000 a month, you need to have the inputs that will create $15,000 a month, right? For me, for example, I wanted to make my first 10K month, right? So I needed to figure out how much content did I need to post on social media? How many reach outs did I need to make? How many sales calls did I need to book? And all those things, I went and executed on them. And then once I was done executing on them, I would evaluate if I achieved my goal or not. If I did, great. Then I would just do more of the same and set a higher goal. And I'm telling you, this is the game of business. So this is why it's so important to hit that 10K month, because once you hit your first 10K month, scaling is the easy part. You figured out all the hard stuff. So if you're sub 10K right now for your business, you're under 10K per month, don't worry. I promise you it'll get easier. Just work. Figure out where your buyers are, figure out what you're going to sell, figure out how you're going to sell it. Do all those things until you're at 10K per month consistently. If you hit 10K per month 3 months in a row, boom, just repeat the exact same activities and do more of it. And I'm telling you, you will scale to the moon. And I'll tell you one thing, and this is just my honest opinion, no amount of money you will ever make after 10K per month will make you as happy as that first 10K per month, right? Like for example, when I hit 30K per month with my business, it felt cool. I looked at it and was like, nice, we're doing 30K per month and then 40 and whatever. It didn't feel the same. It was great. I'm not saying I didn't want that. I was super happy I achieved that goal, but nothing was that beyond that first climb, that first hit at financial freedom. That was the greatest feeling in the world. And I want that feeling for you too. So go out and execute on this. If you don't know where to start, go and follow me on LinkedIn. Here's my LinkedIn profile right now. I'll even put a link to my LinkedIn profile in the description below. Reach out to me. You can ask me questions if you're figuring out a business to start, if you're trying to get clients, whatever those things are, you can reach out to me there. I'll try and get back to you as quickly as I can. can and answer any questions you have from there. Look, the whole goal of this entire YouTube channel I'm running right now is just to help you. I want to be able to give you the lessons that I didn't know when I was in my early 20s and when I was first starting my business. I want you to watch this video, absorb these lessons, and apply it to your business, right? Things that took me 1 to 2 years to figure out, I want to teach you in this video so that you can solve it in 1 to 2 weeks, so that your life can get better, so that you can make more money, so that you can travel the world, right? If you've been following me, you'll know that I'm in Medellin, Colombia right now. This is my apartment right behind me. I'm living here. I'm having a great life. And I fought through my 20s to build this life. And I created this channel to share my experiences with you. So if you like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep creating more videos like that to help you on your journey to financial freedom, location freedom, and time freedom. So that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you in the next one. Take care.